The Vikings are not stopping and are acting quickly in the market to acquire big names. In this video, you will be the first to know the main news about the Minnesota Vikings. Welcome to Report Vikings, your daily Minnesota Vikings news channel. Today, we bring you two pieces of news that are shaking up the NFL world and could directly impact the future of the Vikings. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Oh, turn on notifications so you don't miss any details about your favorite team. Now, let's go to the first news. Minnesota Vikings evaluate signing Tevin Jenkins to solidify offensive line, protect rookie quarterback JJ. As the Minnesota Vikings rebuild progresses with the arrival of rookie quarterback JJ. Among the names considered by the board, one of the ones gaining the most traction behind the scenes is that of guard Tevin Jenkins, a 26-year-old free agent who had a promising career, albeit marked by ups and downs, during his time with the Chicago Bears. Jenkins, who was a second-round pick in the 2021 draft, enters the market with a reputation as a physical, versatile player with great potential, especially in schemes that value the ground game and direct pocket protection. The Vikings' potential move reflects not just a tactical necessity, but also a strategic move to protect the franchise's biggest investment this offseason, its new quarterback. The Vikings' offensive line has shown progress, but still lacks depth and consistency, especially on the interior. Ezra Cleveland was traded in 2024, and while Ed Ingram has had flashes of positive momentum, his performance remains uneven. Adding a player like Jenkins not only raises the level of skill on the unit, but also increases internal competition, something that is crucial for a group that will be protecting a rookie quarterback. Additionally, Jenkins' versatility pleases the coaching staff. Although he has established himself as a guard, he has experience as a tackle and could serve as an emergency backup in injury situations, which gives tactical flexibility to the offensive line led by offensive coordinator Wes Phillips. Another important factor is the playing style of JJ McCarthy, known for his extended throwing time at Michigan. Protecting a quarterback who extends plays requires guards with good technical discipline and the ability to maintain blocks for longer, something Jenkins has demonstrated in his evolution in recent years. Tevin Jenkins is estimated to be seeking a short-term, possibly 2-year contract worth between $9-10 million per year. That value reflects his status as a solid starter with growth potential, but without the full history of durability and production to justify an elite contract. For the Vikings, that contract structure could be attractive, especially if they can include performance clauses and injury protections. The team still has cap space, though it will need to balance its moves with other demands, such as Justin Jefferson's potential contract extension, which would be one of the largest in league history, and future investments in defense. Right, time to act. With the arrival of JJ McCarthy and the clear goal of building around him, the Vikings know that a solid offensive line will be essential to accelerating their development. Bolstering the OL's interior with a name like Jenkins fits in with the plan to make the offense more stable and physical, something it has lacked in crunch time in recent years. The team must wait for the results of minicamp workouts and also evaluate the progress of the young OLs on the roster before making a final decision. However, Jenkins' name continues to gain traction behind the scenes, and preliminary conversations between his agents and the Minnesota front office have reportedly already taken place. Minnesota Vikings consider signing Mekhi Becton in search of versatility and power on the offensive line. Amid an offensive restructuring aimed at protecting their new quarterback and re-establishing dominance in the ground game, the Minnesota Vikings turn their attention to a name that represents brute strength, versatility, and a history of physical overcoming: Mekhi Becton. The 26-year-old offensive lineman, who gained notoriety early in his career as a left tackle for the New York Jets, resurfaced in 2024 with the Philadelphia Eagles after a successful transition to the guard position. Now, a free agent on the market, Becton is being closely monitored by a team that urgently needs to improve its offensive line. The Vikings' need for reinforcements on the offensive line is clear and urgent. With the beginning of the JJ McCarthy era in Minnesota, protecting the rookie quarterback will be a top priority to ensure his development and confidence in the offensive system. While the team has cornerstones like Christian Darrisaw and Brian O'Neill on the edge of the line, the interior still has significant gaps in terms of consistency and depth. Becton's versatility, having played left tackle, and right guard, makes him an extremely attractive option. Not only would he fill a needy position, but he would also offer flexibility to cover multiple roles in case of injuries, which is crucial throughout the season. Internally, the Vikings staff sees Becton as a piece that can not only improve pass protection, but also elevate the level of the ground game, opening up more space for the running backs and providing greater balance to the offense. The ability to open gaps with brute force and seal defenders on outside runs is something Minnesota needs to regain a dominant presence in the trenches. Financially, Becton is seeking a short-term contract, estimated to be worth $8 to $10 million per season. That salary range would place him among the mid to high-end starting guards in the league. For the Vikings, who are carefully managing the salary cap in light of upcoming financial commitments, such as Justin Jefferson's impending re-signing and Christian Darrisaw's potential new contract, signing Becton will only be feasible with smart contract engineering. With cap space still manageable this offseason, Minnesota has room to invest in a player like Becton, as long as the contract is constructed with adequate protections. Furthermore, the added value he can offer in versatility, physical strength, and experience could justify the investment even with some degree of risk. The Vikings plan to keep a close eye on Becton in the coming weeks. While no official visit has been announced, there is speculation that the player could participate in a private workout or visit the team's facilities during mandatory minicamp. If the results of the medical evaluations and performance in physical tests are positive, the team could formalize an offer before the start of training camp. Still, the market for Becton remains competitive. Other teams like the Raiders, Colts, and Seahawks are also said to be interested in the player, which could speed up the decisions around his signing. For Minnesota, the key will be to act with conviction, but without compromising the financial balance and the long-term plan for the growth of McCarthy and the offensive line.